already having another round of recession coming in America, and it's hitting the world in different parts of the Asian continent and everything. So how can companies compete smarter during a recession period?
I love the question. Is so important, obviously, today, and we start to think about moving ahead in the next year or so. I often hold up a series of academic studies that were done during the Great Recession, and what they showed was that about 2/3 in consumer markets, about 3/4 in business-to-business markets of customers who shift to a lower priced product during a recession never come back, never defined in a 3 to 5 year time horizon after they switch. So one of the things that's really important is both in terms of protecting your core, number one, and two, maybe spotting new opportunities that weren't there. The number one thing in a downturn is maintaining market share. So if you can stop people from shifting when you come out of the downturn, you'll be in much better position. But it also presents a lot of unique opportunities. This is the time, if you're thinking about going to those new markets or shifting a strategy, as long as you have the funding to be able to do that. I always say cyclical companies that do it well hoard cash during upturns and spend cash during the downturns. Companies during the Great Recession that spent money ended up in a much better position than those that retrenched. Of course, you have to be in the position to do that in the first place. If you don't have the cash, keeping the doors open is the priority. And the thing that's especially tough for companies globally today is it's a double whammy, right? We had the pandemic from 2019 through, roughly today, and now the recession after. So a lot of companies, because of the pandemic, didn't have or don't have the luxury of being able to spend during this uptick. But the number one lesson by far is keep your customers at all costs as long as you can keep the doors open. And if you spot an opportunity to gain market share and gain new customers, now is the time where it's going to be easier and less expensive to do it, and where they'll probably have a longer term relationship with you than they might have had during an upturn.